Okay, hey everybody. It is now Friday. This is going to be a two-parter because Tuesday when I started on it, I didn't realize that I had the little memory card in, not the big one. So, and I just now got a chance to finish up because I am home alone for the afternoon, which never happens. But I was supposed to watch my kids for the afternoon because I didn't have a babysitter. Well, then on my way to pick them up, my dad said he was home and they were already asleep, so I could just have the afternoon to myself because I had already told work I was taking off. So that's really exciting. Anyway, where was I? Oh, Saturday at the big Indy blogger meetup. I think I was to the point where we went to Five Guys Burgers and met up with um, Salt and Pepper, P&S, from A Biscuit of Many Parts, and their little boy Easy E, who was the cutest kid. Like, when you're missing your kids and you get to play with, I had the little cuteness too. That kind of made me not miss mine so much. Anyway, so there was really good food there. I had a bacon and cheese hot dog. Oh my god, it was like, I'm sure it was like saturated fat hell, but it was delicious. Anyway, so then we left there and we went back to the hotel. We sat there and talked forever. We went back to the hotel, laid around for a while, then we started getting ready to go out. We went out to kind of the college-ish bar area of Indianapolis, and we went to a bar that I'd actually never been to around there, which was odd. Um, I thought it was one I'd been to before, but it wasn't. So we drove around for a while trying to find it, and it ended up being like a couple blocks back to where I'm used to going. Anyway, so it was called the Broader Brew Pub, and it was really freaking good. Like, I got there, it was just a weird beer and wine type place, and I don't drink beer or wine much. I usually drink, like, hard liquor, whatever. So I called a friend of mine who's a wine consultant, and she told me what to get. So I had a glass of wine, which it was really good. Um, and then after that, I think another suburban mom had ordered a hard cider, and I had a taste, and it was delicious. So I got some of that, and then I got some more of that, and I think I got some more of that. And to eat, I had this beer cheese with bread to dip it in. It was really good. As you can see, there's a pattern of eating bad. So we went there, and then we went to a place we'd seen when we were driving around. It's called the Wild Beaver, and I'd never been there before, but a place called the Wild Beaver you've got to go to. So we went there, and I drank beaver juice, which kind of tasted like Malibu and like High C or Sunkissed or something like that. It's pretty good. And then I had, I think, one, maybe two Midori sours because I like those. And well, I kind of sat around there for a while, and then we went back to the hotel, which I drove back because I was fine to drive. And I later got told that someone was impressed how well I could hold all my alcohol, and I was like, it kind of made me blush because I was like, I didn't drink that much because like that wasn't much for me. I guess I don't know. It kind of makes me sound like an alcoholic. Anyway, so got back to the hotel, laid around, talked, took a few HNT pictures. Um, then my freaking phone just starts burning up at 2 o'clock in the morning with text messages. So I'm, text message back. I think that was bar owner guy at that point. Anyway, so I finally get to where like I'm gonna go to sleep. It's like 3:30 Indy time. Z calls. And I swear to God, it's like talking to a 12-year-old. He's like, he's like, you're not getting off the phone until you say something. I don't even know what it was, but it's something I'm not very good at. So anyway, I talked to him forever. Finally got to sleep, and then someone wakes me up at the freaking ass crack of dawn for some reason when we didn't have to leave for like an hour or two. And I was not in a super duper mood because I was pretty tired and had no caffeine and not really a morning person. So then we go to Le Peeps in Indy that I'd seen before. Met up with American Honey and her man Yummy. They were really cool. So we all had brunch. I guess it was brunch. It was like 10 o'clock then. It's brunch. And sat around there forever and talked about randomness. It was pretty hilarious because American Honey was talking about writing some kind of educational post and how this someone had really like just ripped her up a new one up and down in comments. Turns out it was Dana who was sitting next to me, but they ended up laughing over it, and it was really funny. Then we decided to leave, and I had to take another suburban mom back to the airport. So I take her, drop her off at the airport, give big hugs goodbye. Then I head towards my aunt and uncle's house to pick up my little girl Lex, and she calls me, and she's not ready to leave. They're going to an aquatic center somewhere. So then I was kind of left in this, out by the airport to have like 2 hours to burn. So I go look around Kohl's, and guess what I find? Some naughty boots. In my size, no less. So I text another suburban mom, and I'm telling her the price, and should I get them, and she said, or if they were worth it, she said, boots are always worth it. So I ended up getting them, which, funny story is, when I got them home, they were both right feet, so I had to actually take them back to a Kohl's here. But anyway, and then I still have a while to kill, so I talked to Oz and New York Diva, and they're kind of running around doing whatever. So they come meet me out at this mall, and we just fiddle around Barnes & Noble until my girl Lex is ready to go. And so I finally get Lex. No, actually I went out to eat with my aunt and Lex and my cousins. Then we go back to my aunt's house to get Lex's stuff, and then finally leave. Had a pretty uneventful drive home. Made decent time. So I guess that was my trip in a nutshell. Oh! No, because you read on, I think it was Dana's blog, about me almost killing them. Story with that, we're leaving the Five Guys burgers and fries, and I'm just chitty chat, whatever, talking, and we're driving down the street. Well, the car in front of me all of a sudden just goes into the other lane. Well, the reason it did that is because the car in front of it was stopped, like dead stopped. And the roads are kind of wet because it had been sprinkling. So I slam on my brakes, which I usually don't do because I teach people to drive buses and teach them not to do that. At any rate, slam on the brakes, and like we start skidding, which is really freaking scary. Like I was scared, and I totally did the whole mom thing where you throw your arm out. I don't know why, because my kids don't even sit in the front seat. But anyway, when we stopped, we weren't like right on the car in front of our ass or anything. We were a ways back, so it wasn't like they were in imminent danger, but I'm sure they'll say they were. And they'll probably say I'm a bad driver. But I drove their asses around, so they should be, pretty grateful. Anything else exciting? Oh, the H&T pictures I took, not good. Won't make it out of my computer, ever. To anyone, maybe. Not good. Oh, they were bad. Bad, bad, bad. So anyway, I think that's the whole recap on the trip. And just FYI, I have no video editing programs. I have no, of that to where you can put it all together and take out all the bad stuff. If anyone knows me, knows I've done like little short cell phone videos, I don't watch them before I send them, or I won't, because that's how anal I am about things. And so I won't even watch this before I put it on the internet, so make fun of me if you will. But actually, since I've got an hour and a half until anyone's home, I'm thinking about running some errands. Maybe taking a trip to the liquor store, because I just feel like I may try some wine this weekend. So that's it, and hopefully this vlog won't or vlog, whichever it is, won't scare you off, and you'll come back to my vlog sometime to see another one maybe. See you later.